Hi, this is Melanie Joy. Um, how were you affected by the COVID-19? How have you been affected? Has it affected your job? With my job, I'm an acupuncturist, but I'm a mobile acupuncturist, which means that I go to people's homes. It has affected my job 100%. And if it were not for help, I would not be surviving right now. I would have lost my home and my pets and everything that, would not have been fun. Uh, has it? I mean, it's given me more time to be able to spend with my dogs. I haven't seen, I see my son, like he dropped me off to get my car fixed, and we wore masks, no touching, no hugging. I haven't seen my granddaughter in months. So, no family contact other than, speaking video phone, um, which is not that often. I mean, it's not been fun. It really hasn't. Um, I do occasionally, I'll talk with my friends over the phone, spend time on Facebook, on YouTube, and I spend time with my animals. That's been the best thing is being able to, I do enjoy staying home and being with my pets. I've done a little bit more gardening. I've had the chance to work on a few projects around the house in the yard. But it really sucks where work is concerned. So because I go into people's homes, they don't like the idea of, someone coming into the home, even if it is to help them, not with this COVID situation. However, I do plan on, if it ever comes, oh, that's another thing. I do plan on, wearing the masks and a face shield. I ordered that through the mail, and it's been mid-April that I ordered it, and little did I know it was coming through China. I've had to contact PayPal and the business because this is July and I still have not seen it. Mid-April through July, and it's in the tracking which was provided was very very slight, and it shows as of June 15th that it's been in California, and it just kind of stayed there. When it first got there, well, it's been in California for about a month. And it went through customs or whatever it goes through, and it was like about a month that it stayed there. So since June 15th, it's been in another town, and it says this is no confirmation that USPS has picked it up. And that's the last tracking. And I've contacted the company, and they basically tell me that please be patient, like I haven't already, but they say, please be patient and wait a little longer. So I said, okay. They said, can you wait 3 to 5 days? And I said, okay, I'll wait 6 days. And that's July 3rd. That's like tomorrow. So if I don't get it, I'm asking for a refund, and thank God for PayPal because they're pretty good about that. If you don't receive merchandise or if there's something wrong with it, they're very good for helping out in that way. And all contact with the company is done through email, through PayPal. And so I do like that whenever there's a problem. It's called the Resolution Center. They really help out. So anyway, so that's how it's affected me. Some of my postal mail purchases, and especially my job. So, I need that. It has, by the way, the package has the face shields and it has the N95, KN95 masks. The cloth masks are great for public, but because I'm going into closed areas, into people's homes, I'm putting myself at risk, and at least I have some sort of protection as well as the other people having protection when I have a visor and a KN95 on. And so that's not good. That's a deterrent. Um, I hope that things start getting back to normal, but it doesn't look like it's going to. So I hope that the government starts helping its citizens out, and not forgetting about us and not neglecting us. Because, meanwhile, I'm trying to bring everything online, which is part of this channel. If you want to hear more, I plan on doing, I'm started a conversations with an enlightened master that is basically through YouTube. The various series that I'm having is that one, which basically describes various emails that I had over a 10-year period with my spiritual teacher and friend. And because there's a lot of lessons to be learned, I thought that I would share it with others, share it with you. And then I'd also like Mornings with Melanie, or Mornings with Melanie Joy. That's this. And we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. Or I'll just chat. And then I'll do Cooking with Melanie. And I'll bring you some of my dishes, talk with you about, in fact, I guess I could talk to you here about when I started the keto, I lost 65 pounds, and had to go off because I started to feel stressed, and I felt like, oh my gosh, I can't even get meat because of COVID. That's when everything was being restricted. And I was ordering things through Walmart, and they were not coming in. And then we had to watch our finances as well. So I was like really reluctant to do keto because it's just a tad more expensive. So I went off, and carbs are cheaper. I hate to admit it, but it's true. And then I enjoyed my carbs because I love homemade bread, yeasty bread. I could show you how to make yeasty bread. I do it without even measuring sometimes. Oh, and it turns out perfect. So, yeah. And so what I decided to do is, because I gained a little bit of it back, but not much. I did lose 10 more pounds just recently on moderate carb, moderate fat diet and using the carb manager. So we could talk about that as well. And eventually I may go back onto keto if the other doesn't work. But let me tell you about this now. Even with keto, you have to watch your calories, your calorie intake. But you're watching your carbs, your fats, all your macros. But you're also watching your calories as part of your macros. And then you're not supposed to go too much at a deficit. But if you go over, it's going to cause you to not lose weight, if that's the reason why you're on keto. If you go under, you're going to slow your metabolism if you do it often. Intermittent fasting with moderate fat, moderate carb, I think is the way to go. And counting your calories. Keeping it at a reasonable, not too much of a deficit, but a little bit of a deficit. And I think that that's the way to go. And, you, of course, have to watch out. You cannot eat refined sugars and refined carbs. It's just not good for you. I get edema on my feet and my lower legs, sometimes even my hands. So, yeah, that kind of tells me, what I should and shouldn't eat. So anyway, yeah, we could talk about that. I could keep track of that stuff, and we can kind of like work together with each other. Do the buddy buddy system, and I could answer questions through video or going live or in comments. Just let me know what you would like to hear, what kind of content. If you could describe it down in the comments below. So I'm trying to make this short. This is a little over 10 minutes. So thank you so much for listening and watching. And I will see you soon. Bye.